Do you know how to analyze data using a stem and leaf plot? Let's take a look at a real-world problem. The students at Marcos Middle School were asked to ride their bikes on a weekend and then record the number of miles that they'd rode. So the students did this, and they came in on Monday morning with the following data recorded. Their teacher listed out this data. You can see that the students rode from between 10 and 35 miles in a weekend. Now, Mr. Harris, their teacher, has asked that they organize this data in a stem and leaf plot. Do you know how to do this? First, we're going to need stems and leaves. Let's make 2 columns. The stem, or stems, is the digit or digits of the largest places represented. Notice that each of these values is 2 digits, so the largest place represented is the tens. So we're going to make a column for each of the tens and write them down. We have 1s, 2s, and 3s because we have 10s, 20s, and 30s. The leaves represent the ones place for each of the values represented. Let's write those out. So we can read this as 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 14, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, and 18. In the 20s, we have these values right here. So we can write 20, 22, 23, and 24 in our chart. And in the 30s, we have these values. So we can write 0, 1, and 5 for 30, 31, and 35. Now, once you've put the data in a stem and leaf plot, you can take a look at it in one quick look, and you can make a conclusion based on what you see. So here you can see that most of the miles were between 10 and 18. This is the conclusion that we can draw from the data. Here's our conclusion. We can say that most of the students rode between 10 and 18 miles. This is the conclusion that we can draw from our stem and leaf plot. Here are the steps to making a stem and leaf plot. First, organize the data from smallest to largest. Next, write down the digits of the largest places represented. Remember, these are our stems. Take a minute to write these steps down in your notebook. Now, you know how to make a stem and leaf plot so that you can use data and take a quick look and draw conclusions.